That's right, bring it on. Coming to you live from New York City. You're watching Astrology, Numerology now for Monday, January 12th, 2015. It's 2015. This is our first show of the new year, of the new calendar year, 2015. I'm your host, the one, the only Z Starman, where every week at this time we bring you the latest astrology news and information in real time. I like to say hello to all the Aries, the Tauruses, the Geminis, the Cancers, the Leos, the Libras, the Scorpios, the Sagittarius, the Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Welcome to 2015 and welcome to Astrology, Numerology now. I'm Z Starman. I've been getting a lot of people, Z Starman. This is our first show in about a month. Z Starman and his crew, we needed a break. We needed a little break, but we're back with the latest astrology news and information. So the first thing we're getting ready to talk about tonight is 2015. And 2015 is a number 8 personal year. 2015 is the number 8 personal year. If we look at 2015, if we add up 2015, it's an 8 universal year. So let's add 2015. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 5, it totals the number 8. So 2015 is the number 8 personal year. Now, what about the 8 personal year? The 8 personal year rules money, it rules business, it rules power. A lot of people who are born on the 17th, the 26th, and the 8th of the month should do very well in 2015. Scorpios should also do well in 2015. Now, some of the downplays of 2015, a lot of people say, oh, it's a money year for me. It's a financial year for you. Make it happen. You have to go out and make it happen because 2015 is an 8 personal year and a lot of your ships are starting to come in 2015. 2015 is the money and business power year. But on the other hand, in life there's a yin and a yang. There's a night and a day. And there's a positive and a negative. Some of the negative traits of 2015 or number 8 personal or 8 universal year is a lot of people will experience a lot of financial downfalls in 2015. A lot of things will come back to haunt you in an 8 year or an 8 personal year. For instance, Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, his birthday is September 12th, 1937, but last year he had an 8 personal year. Bill Cosby had an 8 personal year for 2014. Now, look at his year. He had all these shows. He had all these deals and business deals with networks and stand-up comedy performances. But you know, the scandal happened. The scandal came out. And what I'm trying to say is, as far as an 8 is concerned, let's say in a 7 personal year or a 7 universal year, imagine yourself at the beach. The tide is out. When the tide is out, things wash away from the shore. But in an 8 personal year or an 8 universal year like 2015, things come to shore. Things wash up on the shore. Just like dead bodies wash up on the shore, things from your past come to the shore as far as money, business, and finances in 2000 or in an 8 universal year or an 8 personal year. So a lot of things start to come back to you in an 8 year. Some things may be nice, some things may be negative. Look at Bill Cosby. All the things that he did over the last 30, 40, 50 years in his 8 personal year started to come back to him. So some of the birthdays that are having 8 personal years are January 8th, August 1st, July 2nd, February 2nd, May 4th, April 5th, September 9th. If those are your birthdays, you're having an 8 personal year, but to go along with the 8 universal year, the calendar year, 2015, let's put up the graphic again, control room. 2015 is an 8 personal or an 8 universal year. It's about money, business, finance. Get your money on, get your business on. But again, in an 8 universal year or 8 personal year, things come back. Things wash ashore, just like dead bodies. They get lost out in the sea, but eventually they wash onto the shore. So this is an 8 universal year, 2015. Up next, what we're going to talk about is Aquarius. In a couple of weeks, or next week this time, the sun will be in the sign of Aquarius. So it's in the sign of Aquarius from January 20th to February 18th. What you see is Aquarius, the water bearer. A lot of people think that Aquarius is a water sign, but actually it's an air sign. And we see the man, or sometimes more likely a woman, pouring this water, which represents truth. So the sun is in the sign of Aquarius from January 20th to February 18th, 2015. So if you got Aquarius rising, or if your sun sign is Aquarius, it's going to be a solar return for you. So happy birthday to all our Aquariuses, especially those who are watching on the BCAT channel in Brooklyn, New York. It's the 20th. It's the 20th of January, the beginning of Aquarius. So Aquarius, we got some more big news for you. Before we open up the phone lines, I want to talk about the upcoming Mercury retrograde. Here it is. Mercury retrograde is coming upon us. Coming Mercury retrograde will be from January 21st until February 11th. And the Mercury retrograde is in the sign of Aquarius. So that's why it's very important for all Aquarius people. This is a cosmic timeout because Mercury is retrograde in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius is also the electronic sign. So now more than ever, for all the Aquarian people, if you're get ready for some changes coming up in a couple of weeks because Mercury retrograde is coming. Now, the Mercury retrograde period is usually an 8-week cycle. It's stationary retrograde, then it's stationary. It goes into the retrograde zone first, then it's retrograde, then it comes out of the retrograde zone. So we're in a cosmic adjustment until at least March the 3rd in the next couple of weeks with this Mercury retrograde coming up. And again, the Mercury retrograde is coming up on January 21st to February 11th. That's when the next retrograde is coming. Back up your phone, back up your computer system, back up all your electronics. Aquarius people, especially those Aquarius people born in about February 1st to the 10th, you're going to be going through a lot of trouble and experiences. And also my Leos. This is going to be a rough Mercury retrograde for Leos coming up because Mercury is going to be in the sign of Aquarius and it's opposing your sun in Leo, your Venus in Leo, or your Leo rising sign. Mercury is going to be in your 7th house. So Leos is a lot of adjustment that you have to do in the next month or so with Mercury retrograde. We're all under the influence of Mercury retrograde. If you don't know what Mercury retrograde is, call me up and I'll tell you more about it.